if you're new to our channel, I'm Sarah. Today it was about 90 degrees and tomorrow it is going to be 90 degrees again. And we love to make eggs for breakfast, and even that heats up our house. So today I'm going to show you how I'm making eggs for tomorrow morning without heating up the house. For the eggs, I'm going to use my trusty crock pot, eggs from my chickens, some spinach I cut earlier from our greenhouse. When it wasn't so hot, I made some sweet and sour chicken with some onions and peppers. I accidentally forgot to take some out before I put the sauce in, but it'll just add a little fun flavor to our eggs. So I'm also going to use some hash browns. These ones are my favorite, the Linden Farm. The first thing I'm going to do is grease the inside of my crock pot with some butter or whatever I have to grease it with. Next, I'm going to add some hash browns, just enough to cover the bottom. Or a few more. When I make a typical egg bake in the oven, I love to use pre-cooked hash brown patties. It makes a huge difference. I like to separately salt and pepper the potatoes. Now it's time to get those eggs mixed up. So I added 12 eggs. You could add less if you want. You just need to make sure they're gonna cover your hash browns all the way. You could add more if you want. Whatever fits in your crock pot's fine. My favorite egg seasonings are salt and pepper and a little bit of sage. I'm gonna use my immersion blender to go ahead and mix up the eggs, but I could use a whisk. This is just a little quicker. I find that using the immersion blender gets the eggs nice and fluffy. All the egg whites and yolks mix up really well, and I just don't like when they're separate. So I'm gonna go ahead and add those onions and peppers. This is actually the end of our green peppers from last year's garden. I had dehydrated them and I rehydrated them for the dish I made. We just got our very first salad spinner and so far I am loving it. It is working great for the greens from the greenhouse that are coming in, just helping me wash them really fast. I used to wash them one leaf at a time under the sink, so this is much smoother. Once I have enough water in here, I found that I like spinning it in the sink if possible. I've been adding enough to get it in the water. If I do a small amount of water, it's no problem to do it on the counter or the kids can spin it, but I notice the more water I fill up, the more water comes out as I do it. So I'm just keeping it in the sink just till I get the hang of this. I'm not sure if that's how you're supposed to use it, but after I empty the water out, I give it a quick one more spin and it seems to dry everything a little bit better. I have noticed 1 or 2 ants so far using this that I got out. So, I mean, I got the ants out. Might have missed. I usually wash every leaf by hand, so I'm still kind of inspecting it to be sure it's working, but so far so good. We've had it about a week. Not seeing anything. Typically when I'm cooking eggs with spinach, I like to cook the spinach or any veggies really first and then add the eggs. but with the crock pot I can't do that. Unless I want to heat up my stove. One thing I love about egg bake is you can add anything. If you like cheese, you can add cheese. If you like meat, you can add meat. You can add any of your favorite vegetables. We've used broccoli, that's delicious. Obviously peppers are amazing in it. Onions, actually I'm gonna add some garlic. Yeah, I buy my garlic. All right, I got all the eggs and everything mixed up, and I'm gonna go ahead and add it on top of the hash browns. All right, there's my egg bake. So what I love about using the crock pot is I can turn this on low before I go to bed because I'm up pretty late. Matt is usually up pretty early, so he'll be able to check it in the morning, and it'll be a nice easy breakfast to have just a smooth easy morning. Alright, so there you have it, a nice quick breakfast for tomorrow without heating up my kitchen. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, be sure to click that red subscribe button. If it is gray, then you are already subscribed and you'll see more videos from us. Glad you got to see me again. Bye. So I slept in a little bit this morning, and it looks like the egg bake was pretty good because that's all that was left. So they saved me some. I had put some pepper jack cheese on it earlier this morning, but